Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hello everyone. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode. And this time with the wonderful Lauren Hart from Once Human. Hello, thank you so much for joining.
So happy to be here. I had such a weird morning. Like, I was so excited for this. I got up super early, and then I opened up my contacts lens case and try to get my contacts out, and they're twice the size and flat. They got big and they're flat, and I was like, what? And I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was freaking out, and then I was like, oh no, I know what I did. I smelt the contact solution. I put makeup remover in there last night instead of contact.
No, you didn't. Makeup remover.
So, and they grew like, you know, those toys that you get when you're kids and you make them wet and they grow like the sponges. That's what happened to my contact lenses. So don't do that, guys. I ruined a brand new pair.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Your morning.
Well, my morning is long gone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right. But actually, I don't even remember.
Oh yeah, that's me every day.
Oh wow.
But 2020 feels like that. It's just one giant blur.
Just all summed up in one morning, the whole year, just
Groundhog Day every day.
Oh my God. But I guess you took different contact lenses now, right?
Yes. I had a backup pair. Yes.
Oh my God. Oi. So because I also have contacts, but I have daily ones, so I don't have to deal with all these liquid thingies.
Right.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Okay, but we are happy that you can see us or see me, and
I can see you. I don't see anyone else, but I assume that I've got some family here.
Yes, I can.
Family.
Yes, I guess there are also a lot of Patreon people here, and Heiko is here. Hello, Elise. Hello, everybody, for joining us. Thank you. So we are here to talk about Lauren today. I'm super excited. Yes.
This is like my first ever stream like this. And I never do this. So this is a brand new thing for me. I mean, the only time I do it is really on Patreon. And so this is my first like public one. And I think it's so that's a bit of something. And
yes,
I'm really excited you asked me to be here. So thank you.
Hey, well, thank you for joining. And I feel honored that this is the very first time you do that, like live online somewhere public. Yeah. Super cool.
The last time was, I think, like 5 years ago for the Evolution release.
Oh yeah,
Simon's last album. We were in a karaoke bar, but that was the last time.
And what did you do there?
Oh, we drank and celebrated and sang.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Logan sang, and all the guys sang. I think the video is still online. It's a mess, but it's good fun.
Wow. Well, and oh my God. Okay, let's dive just right into it. Talking about albums, you just announced your new album, right?
Yes, it's coming out February 2021, but we will be releasing quite a few music videos before that happens. So it is a long rollout, only because, you know, this is a different time that musicians are dealing with. So we're just going to see what happens with this and make extra music videos for everyone. So yeah, that's
Ooh, okay. So we have
come out.
Yes. First, when was it? 1st of July or something like that, right?
July 2nd it came out.
Second. Yes. And
with Mr. Rob Flynn guesting on this track. So sort of combining the whole Machine Head family and Once Human family together, which was really cool. And the video's up on YouTube if anyone wants to go check it out.
Yes.
What does it sound like when I'm singing with Rob Flynn? I don't know. You're gonna have to go see for yourself.
Hey, I tell you, when I saw it, I just have to say it, I love your screams. I mean, I don't know how you do it. We will talk about this because I have a bunch of questions to you.
No worries.
Because
I don't know how you sing the way you sing. You are incredible. Incredible. I binge watched all of your videos last night, like not Lord of the Rings. What's that? Game of Thrones. Like I binge watched all of your music videos. I mean, I've seen you live as well. I saw you on the boat.
Yes, yeah. Actually, guys, when I contacted Lauren, she was like, "Yeah, on the boat." I was like, "Oh, damn it, we didn't meet on the boat. You know, that was a pity." Yeah. When was it? In 2019?
Right before the shutdown. I am so happy, that I had the opportunity to do that right before the world closed. But
Yeah.
no, I was front row watching you, and
All right.
oh my God, it was incredible show you guys put on.
Hey, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Hey, how was it for you, the 70,000 tons? I mean, it's crazy, right?
Fun. It was so much fun. We had Pikachus, like crowd surfing, and did you guys get the Pikachus? I'm sure you did. They were everywhere.
What is Pikachu's?
The Pokemon guys in the big yellow Pikachu shoe.
Pikachu!
Yeah, Pikachu. Pika.
Pika! Awesome. I didn't even see this guy. No? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they crowd surfed, I think, every show. They were awesome.
Crowd surfing Pikachu. Okay. That's next level. This only happens on the 70,000 tons of metal.
Only there. I love that. I love that place.
Wow.
I can't wait for it to come back.
Hey, yeah, seriously. Hey, yeah, for me, I think it was one of the craziest things I've ever experienced in my life, like on that boat. And it's like a city on a boat, and then like 60 metal bands, and insane.
Incredible, right?
Yes.
And then sleep. It's just metal.
Yes. And then even on the breakfast table, it was just metal. So I love that.
Yeah, right. That's the coolest thing about it. There's like white tablecloths, fine dining, right? And like people in suits, like serving you drinks, and all the perfect silverware set up. And then there's like Dimmu Borgir blasting on the speakers.
Exactly. I was like, this is so unreal, but I love it. Yeah. No, definitely a cool experience. How often were you on this cruise so far?
Pardon?
How often?
I only have done it twice. Once with Once Human, and once with Camelot. Which was
wow.
Beautiful. Yeah. An incredible time. Yeah.
Wow, you even did it twice. Okay, this is cool. With two different
I think
bands.
It was 2 years in a row as well. 2 years in a row.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, jackpot. Wow, so cool. Was this your last concert you had? You said it was before the shutdown, or what?
Yes, that was the last. It was.
Oh wow, that's quite an epic last concert, though. Yep. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember when we were playing on the deck. It was so windy, and it was just crazy. It was.
I know, but it made it so cinematic for you guys.
With the hair in the wind.
Yeah, you don't even have to headbang. It's just like does it for you, you know?
No. Exactly. No effort. That's the best. Yeah, oh my God. But I remember I really didn't hear a word in the in-ears. It was just all a mess. And
but you sounded perfect. I remember.
Hey, but thank you so much. Oh wow. But I wish we would have met, though, but now we meet at least online, so that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who knows, maybe someday when you will tour, maybe with your next album or something, maybe you will come to Europe.
I really, really hope so. Yes, I hope the sooner the better. Yes.
Yeah, do you have any, I mean, I know it's weird maybe in these times, but now it's starting to maybe opening a little bit, so do you have anything announced for us?
Nothing announced yet, but we do have something on the tips of our tongue. And so I think we're just finalizing that, and of course making sure that it's going to happen before we announce something, just because there's been so many like reschedulings and cancelings of things, and but I'm pretty sure they said something about announcing it August. So
okay.
Last week. So just waiting patiently.
Yes, it pays off. Okay, so
and how about you?
Hey, actually we have a few festivals announced for next year already. but also no tours. I mean, there's of course stuff in the planning, but we also don't have anything planned yet. But actually, we are lucky to play a few shows this year still, festivals in Europe.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. So
Great.
that's actually nice. We will play one in middle of August. It will start, and we will have a few shows this year. But fingers crossed, everything will be fine. Yeah, I mean, after such a long time, right? I cannot even imagine how it will be, how it will feel.
Yeah, I'll probably be really emotional on the first show, you know, just seeing everyone again, and you know, being in that environment. It's never, I mean, I never took it for granted, but this time it's gonna be even more, you know,
I think so. Definitely. I think we will all appreciate it even more than before. It's definitely not something to just be taken for granted. This is so true. Yeah. Wow. But you will not play this year. Do you have anything planned?
Well, yeah, actually.
Aha!
That's what we're waiting for. Yeah, it's this year. We'll
really trying to dig deep here.
You're not gonna get it out.
Okay, no. I actually thought it would be for next year. So okay, but cool. Well, hey, let's see whatever they will come up with beginning of August. This is gonna be very, very cool. Yes. But then it kind of means you have a good next half of the year in front of you, right? I mean, with music video releases and singles.
Yeah, just focusing on releasing the music videos and pretty much playing the waiting game and hanging out with people like you, and
this is so
trying
cool.
to be more present online, which I you know, I'm not really the best at, but that's what's been so great about starting this Patreon. If any of you guys are here, I know you are, because you're always there for me, but they've really helped me to come out of my comfort zone and out of my shell and become more comfortable with doing this online. I don't know what it is. Like, in person, I love meeting everyone. I love hanging out, and you have to drag me out, you know, like from the merch booth, you know, or wherever, but online I get so I don't know, I feel just there's like this barrier, and it's hard to, I feel like I'm not really reaching people and they're not reaching me, and I don't know, but now, since I've been doing it more and more, like you said as well, it gets easier, and I'm able to connect now, and you know, whereas before I saw a screen and lights and I was like, okay, but now I actually feel like I can connect with people, and I just think that came with doing it more and more, and doing it with people that made me feel comfortable, such as, you know, the patrons.
Oh yes.
If you guys are here, thank you. You know, I love you, and I look forward to doing more of this stuff. Thank you so much again for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for taking your time, of course. And hey, seriously, I can so relate to everything you said. I mean, I tell you, like 1.5 years ago, I never had a camera in, like a, you know, I bought now a proper camera because of all this online stuff. And 1.5 years ago, I would have never thought I would ever do that. Never. But then Corona came, and you're like, oh, okay, we gotta find a way, right?
Right. I don't have a camera yet. I'm still using webcam, but
I got
this cool mic. I got a cool mic.
You do.
You got the background. That's my next move. I got to get something cool in the background, you know.
Yeah, the bottle. Yeah, I'm giving it my all here with these little plants here and so on. Yeah.
Very nice touch.
Hey, yeah, but it is so true, right? I mean, this year really changed the plans, and now you started Patreon, I started Patreon, more online stuff, more Instagram stuff. I mean, who's that Larry? Can we please talk about Larry? I mean, please.
Oh, Larry. Okay.
Larry is hilarious.
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 Oh man. So Larry started I think a few years ago. He was born from reading bad comments about me, and they were more so back in the day. They were more the misogynistic type of comments, and I usually read those kind of comments, and a lot of them are quite funny, like they're supposed to be terrible, but they made me laugh, and I think what helped is when I would find these comments, I'd run into the room to Logan. I'd be like, "Hey Logan, listen to this one." And then I'd read the comment out loud in that hillbilly like kind of voice, and it just made it funny. I imagine all the trolls sound like that, like and it just but so that's how Larry was born. And then I ended up writing my own whatever, or Larry ended up writing his own stuff, and then involved Paul Logan in every single video, and that's how Larry was born.
Oh my god, it's so good. Can you quickly explain who Larry is? Because somebody asked.
That's something I would say. One buddy asked. Oh, Larry.
Yeah.
Larry is sort of my inside voice that I get to make my outside voice, because I have a filter on my face and pretend that I'm somebody else. Actually, I think he is part of me, but
your alter ego or so.
Yeah. No. So there's just a few videos on Instagram, on YouTube, and his Instagram is at Hey Logan Larry. And it's funny because I was going to do another video on Deadlock's bad comments, all the bad comments on Deadlock, and I was told the label, I told Logan, I told everyone, I'm like, screenshot all the bad ones, about me. There weren't any, and I was like, wow, the world has really changed in a positive way when it comes to girls in the metal scene.
Oh,
that's great. But then on the other side, I was like, damn it. What the hell?
No. What about Larry? Guys, think about Larry.
I know. Yeah, because he was going to react to all the bad comments and basically just agree with everything. But yeah. Anyway.
Wow, I also love your voice, when you do that. I mean, how do you do this effect?
Hey Logan. I don't know, it's just like, well, the face, so it's a Snapchat filter, and it drops your voice. I don't know if it's a lot or a little bit, but it drops it enough to where it's like really
super low.
Yeah.
Seriously, how is the Instagram channel called again?
At Hey Logan Larry.
Okay, guys, check it out.
He hasn't put anything up in a while. I think the last one was the Dino Casares one, but yeah.
Okay, well, but I am anyway glad that you didn't have any bad comments on your video, so I don't say, guys, go and get some comments for Larry, but no, don't do it. Don't do it. Too late. It's gone. But
it's cool. It's really great to see that the world's kind of evolved, and it really quickly, actually, because I remember these comments were happening, in Evolution, and especially when we were first starting out, and they didn't bother me too much. It was just more funny than anything, but because keyboard warriors, it's whatever. But I feel like it's in a much better place now.
Yeah. How did you handle? I mean, you seem to handle these comments pretty good. Also back in the days, like taking it kind of funny, or I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I made it. I turned it into a joke, and maybe that's how I dealt with things. But I actually did genuinely laugh at a lot of these comments because they're very creative and just really like, wow, there's some people like that out there in the world that are real,
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, so it didn't really. I never experienced anything terrible in person, so.
Yeah. No. They hide behind the keys, right? They. Yeah.
attention. That's all. Negative comments are usually, people know negative comments gets the most attention and reaction, because our brains, everyone, we have something called the negativity bias. We focus on the negative, and we remember details about negative things that happen in our life, like very detailed, but we sometimes forget like details about positive things. And you know, there's reasons, there's like a survival thing, we have this for a reason, but that's why negative comments also get the most reaction, and also might get the band's attention if you say something negative, you know, because
True.
people they'll skim through the positive ones, and then they see that negative one, and then, oh, that's the one they remember, and they carry it with them, you know. It's why
yeah, this is so true. I remember I can read like 10 positive comments, like super wonderful comments, and then there is one bashing you, and the one I remember is the negative one. Like, also, of course, but it's yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, you go.
I guess it's something about the survival instinct. We remember those things in order to protect ourselves and teach us how to make it not happen again. Or I guess that's why, that's the negativity bias. I probably didn't explain that very well, but
yeah, but it makes sense. This is what is happening. And but now world changed for you for this single now. Only good comments. This is wonderful. I mean, come on, who can give a bad comment on that song? I don't know. Well, yeah, on any song anyway, for everybody. But I get so angry when I see these comments. But I'm super happy to hear that you got only good ones. Yeah. How was the song anyway perceived by? Did you get any feedback otherwise?
I mean, people really like the groove of it, and yeah, just really, people just stoked. I think people are just happy for new music right now, and part of the reason why I was really wanting to release stuff and not wait, you know, until everything was back to normal. People need music, you know, so and I needed to give it, like we as artists, you know, I needed to be an artist. Like I can't just hold. I found it really hard. We held on to this album for a while, you know, and kept getting played and pushed back, and so it was time. In fact, Lucinda, do you know Lucinda? She's so she's on Patreon as well, and she's like, she said it's also she said it seems like it's like childbirth. It's like you just want to have that baby, you know,
have it out,
give birth, and I've been holding on to this child, and like so it's sort of feels like that. It's like relief to get these videos out, and
yeah. Of course. Yeah. When did you start working on this album?
We started working on this album, I don't know, it's embarrassing, years ago, you know, right after the cycle wound down from wound down. I think that's right.
Down. Okay. I like that word.
Wound down from Evolution. And but then when we shut down, we rewrote a bunch of stuff, and I am a perfectionist, and if I'm given the extra time, I'm going to take it. I work well under deadlines. I work the best under deadlines. Like I don't overthink, because I don't have the ability to with a certain date. But if I'm given all this time, like, hey, you know, we don't know when the world's going to reopen, so take your time. I'm going to spend like 3 months on one song.
Yeah.
So that's how I spent the majority of my Corona time, was rewriting stuff. And
okay. How is the song process in Once Human? What is your role and who is involved and so on? I'm always super curious to hear that. It's always different in every band, so
yeah, so it evolved with every album, or it changed. The first album, Logan and I wrote all the music together, and I did all my lyrics and the top line, I guess, the melodies. The second album, we had Max Karen come into the mix, who is our guitar player, lead guitars, I guess. Him and Logan both switch, but he's guitar player, and he started writing for us, and he's absolutely incredible. He is an alien. He just the guy. He's a riff robot. It's just it's insane, you know.
Wow, that's practical.
And they blow your mind, his riffs, and I'm like, Max, how the hell did you come up with this? And he's like, oh, I had to pee. That's like
finding inspiration everywhere.
That explains everything, Max. Thanks. But that he's just genius. So we introduced him. We brought him into the band on the second album, and Logan and I were still writing parts and arranging. This album, we wanted Max to just be 100% himself, because his brain, it's like he has this portal to another world. And I just said, do your thing. Or we both said, do your thing. And I'm gonna write and a top line, whatever, which was a huge. So Max did the music for this last album, and I did all my lyrics and top line as usual. But it was a challenge to write over a lot of his music, because it is just like, it's like math equations, you know. It's like what? Oh, but then when I do find something that works over this music, I feel the sense of accomplishment. I feel like a stronger writer because of it. So he's really helped me grow in a lot of ways.
So what is challenging, like finding the right rhythm, or knowing if you want to scream there, singing there, or yeah,
it depends. It depends on the riff, I guess. And a lot of times I feel in this last album, I could just scream over everything, but I found it more challenging to write clean. Well, I guess you would call it cleans. I do a lot of these like yelling cleans in this album.
With melody and
rasp. There's a lot more clean in this album. But I found it more of a challenge to figure out a melody to go with that instead of just screaming over everything. So I did that a lot more. And like I said, I had the time to challenge myself. So I did.
Yeah, I see. Are you a fan of harmonies? Do you love record harmonies?
I love harmonies. I do. There's a couple of choruses with some nice harmonies. Yeah.
All right. This is awesome. I love harmonies. The more, the better. Of course. Hey, somebody asked, what are your inspiration bands?
Oh, well, the reason I started screaming was Angela Gossow. I hope I say her name right. But Wages of Sin came out, and I had no idea that was a girl. And I was listening to this album, and I'm like, God, he has such an amazing voice. And the guys I was hanging out with were like, that's not a guy, that's a girl. And I saw her photo, and I was just instantly in love. Oh my God, she is the most amazing thing on this planet. And I went in and tried to scream when they had a little band, and I was like, I would come in after they were done practicing, and I would beg them. I'm like, please, can we just free jam and let me scream? Sometimes. So that was a huge inspiration for my screaming. Opeth is my favorite band of all time. He is incredible. I love Devin Townsend. Gosh. Puritanical Euphoric Misanthropia by Dimmu Borgir was one of my first metal albums that I've got. So that was a big inspiration on me. God, there's many, you know.
Wow. Yeah. How old were you when you heard Angela Gossow for the first time? Do you remember?
I was a teenager. I can't remember the exact age.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
But teenager age.
Yeah, teenager age.
And
I learned how to drive to that Puritanical, to that Dimmu album. I learned to drive to that album. Which was a terrible idea, because you're a kid. Yeah, you
you better. Okay, that's cool. I love that.
Don't recommend that, guys. No. Guys, don't listen to metal when you learn to drive. That's no.
But you made it safe and sound. You can drive now. Good.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, okay, cool. And so, Angela Costo, you were in your teenager years, and then you were like, oh my God, I want to sound like that. I want to scream. I want to be in a band. Or how was it?
Yes. Yes, I wanted to. I really want. I grew up around a lot of metalheads. You know, they were a lot into power metal. One of the first albums I got was Yngwie Malmsteen's Trilogy. So, and I wanted to. I started out as a guitar player. In fact, Once Human was I was the guitar player in the beginning, which I'm glad that I'm not anymore. But because I'm self-taught everything. I'm self-taught screaming, I'm self-taught guitar. And because I'm self-taught, I learned a lot of terrible habits. Like I can only downpick everything. And I can't play standing up. I play sitting. I can only play sitting down. So you can't really go on stage.
Sorry, everything. Guys, I need my chair. Guys, okay.
I need my chair. Yes. So and also because I usually just played alone in my room with my 8-track recorder. Yes, 8-track. I'm that old. 8-track recorder. I never really played too much in front of people. I would just record my stuff and show people. So when it came time to play in front of people, my hands would shake. Really bad. And when Logan had me in his studio when we first met, I found it so hard and intimidating to play in front of him. And he was like, you know what, this is great and everything, but my passion is screaming. Like I love to scream. It's therapeutic for me. It makes me feel good. I feel like I have a lot I want to say to the world, and a lot I need to free from within myself. I had a big period of my life where I was living as a shell of myself. I had a lot down here just brewing, you know?
Yeah.
And it was time to get that out. So here we are.
You're doing great with that. But you were now a little bit quick. So I want to know more about your guitar playing. I mean, we need more details.
There's not much to say. I'm not that good.
Come on.
I speed pick really fast. And I guess back then it was like people thought it was cool because I think what was cool about it was I never really looked the part. And that's also why I could never find a band, I think, because I would show up to audition for bands and these guys would be all like corpse paint, like black and stuff. And I'd be like in a dress and I'd be like, hi guys, me and my eyelids. And I need my chair. And then it's good. Yes. Yeah. So no, it never really worked out for me. Why did I start talking about that? Oh, the guitar. Yeah. Help me get back on track. I lost myself.
Well, yeah, I wanted to ask you, do you play like riffs and stuff or chords or what is it?
I have not picked the guitar up since the first album. There's a couple riffs on that album that are mine.
Wow.
But it's sort of like I never was like a lead. I can't play leads. It was mostly just speed picking, you know. That was what so that's all it was. It was like Logan says, he's gonna get in trouble for this, but he's like, in our last interview we had together, he's like, she was almost pretty good for a girl, but he didn't mean that, you know. He didn't mean that. No. Like, hello, Anita Strauss. Just saying.
Oh yes. Yes. Wow. But actually, when I was reading that you started out as a guitarist, I was like, what the hell? Playing the guitar, but now screaming as hell. I'm serious. I mean, yeah. Okay, tell us the story. How you?
I obviously needed to step back from the guitar when I had Logan Mader, and then Max Karen enter. I was just like, okay, bye. I'm just I'm just gonna focus on lyrics and screaming, which I'm so happy, and also bettering myself as a clean singer. I really just needed to pick something and focus on it. So I think that was the best decision.
How did you do that? You said you're a self-taught screamer. How did you approach this whole screaming, or were you singing clean first and then you found a way? Or How was it?
He forced me to sing clean. I did not want to do it.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, no, I only want to do screams because, you know, and so he was like, you can do it. I know you can't. I know you're a singer. And so he
and
forced
you are
me to do it. But when I started, I was kind of singing quietly, more controlled, you know, because I felt like I could control myself and a little bit shy, and you know, and then Camelot comes along and
yes,
hey, you're gonna sing Liar Liar and you gotta belt that shit. And so I got thrown in the deep end with that, and I worked really closely with Melissa Cross for cleans, not necessarily the
for cleans. Okay.
Transitioning from the cleans, from the screams to the cleans, because I scream quite loud, and it's I think I'm dropping my larynx, and it's a lot of air, and it's a lot of just cardio all the time. And then the clean part comes, and I'm like, I can't, you know. Help me with that transition. And
wow.
part of that was I can't go from screaming so loud to the point I don't even need a microphone. I'm louder than the drums, you know. To these quiet cleans, it just won't work. So I had to learn how to belt. I had to learn how to, and also the sound guy hates it when I'm screaming. He has me down, and then he has to learn when all the clean parts
and then up,
turn me back up. Yeah, and so I had to learn to keep it the same level. And yeah, the cleans on this new album are a lot more loud and proud.
Hey, super cool. And you worked with Melissa Cross on that.
Yes.
So
and
when
taught me a lot about my voice. Really did. Yeah, being with them, I feel so incredibly lucky. Just grew me, like I really feel like I grew in myself as a singer with them. So to them, I am forever grateful.
Yeah. So you basically first started out as a screamer, and then you added the clean
and
vocals.
reluctant cleans, you know, which when they came out, they were amazing, because Logan he's incredible at recording vocals. FYI, if any of you guys need vocals, he is insanely good at recording. And so I would listen back, and I'm like, wow, I guess I'm not that bad. And I gained confidence through that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, wow, you have such an interesting way for me, you know, starting out as a guitarist and then screaming, because for me screaming is a subject, it's so hard to grip for me, because I'm just, you know, clean, I'm from the beginning. And for me it's like, how do you teach yourself screams without like how to say, fucking up your vocal cords?
Well, the key with mine is the vocal cords really aren't involved. They don't touch, you know. There's a video online with, if you've seen it probably.
I've seen it.
Camera down my throat. Yeah. And it's all the tissues around the vocal cords that come and vibrate and make the noise. And Melissa's a lot better at explaining this than I am. But so it doesn't harm your vocal cords. I think what you do is, but for me, I'm like, I look at what you do and I'm like, how the hell does she do that? Like, your voice is absolutely incredible, you know.
Well, thank you so much.
I don't know, with the amount, like if I trained my whole life, I don't know if I could sound like you. So it's you know, it's always grass is greener. Not the grass is greener, but you know, different strokes for different. I don't know help me out, guys. What am I trying to say?
I know what you mean, and I think the guys know what you mean. Yeah. But for me, screams are crazy, and I know that with Melissa Cross you can like really kind of grip it in a healthy way. But I wonder, when you're 18 and you hear Angela Gosso, how do you do it? I mean, you just imitate it, or
well, no, when I first started, I did scream wrong. I did. I tasted blood afterwards, but I thought, because there was no YouTube, there was nothing to tell me what was right, what was wrong. So I thought, when I was like tasting blood, I'm like, hey guys, check this out. You know,
Check this out, guys.
yeah.
Spitting blood.
Very feminine. Yeah. So, but I thought that was, that's how it is. That's it. But what saved me was, I did do part of my life. I spent part of my life in drama and theater college. And for a large part of the daily classes, there was something called voice, and it wasn't necessarily singing. It was teaching you how to breathe and how to project, because in theater you don't have microphones. You have to learn how to reach people all the way in the back of the room, and you have to do that every night. So you have to learn how to do it right, otherwise you're going to get fatigued.
Yeah.
So with all the years of doing that, which I hated in the beginning. I didn't see the point of spine rolls. I hated I hated all that crap. Why? And now I use it for screaming, and it's the reason why. Yeah, it's all, diaphragm stuff and breathing from here, not from here, because that's where tension lives and all that. So that's how I learned how to scream without hurting myself, was incorporating those classes. Yeah.
Wow, you were at drama and theater school.
Yes, I was.
Wow, this is super cool. Also, how is it? Was it with acting and dancing and stuff?
No, there was no dancing. It was more very well. We had weird interpretive dance kind of exercises, but no, it wasn't dancing. It was more method acting and theater stuff. And I ended up coming to LA to learn under the teacher himself, whose method was taught in Australia. So yeah, that was a big part of my life.
Method acting. I was into acting once, and I have a book that is called Method Acting, and I never read it.
Oh, you would be incredible to watch. You would be really good at it. Yeah, you're really compelling as it is. Yeah, you're really compelling to watch. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I should read that book. Oh yeah.
So method acting is basically no acting allowed. You're not allowed to act. Just being honest, basically, and finding tools and how to make things come from reality in your life. And people that you're working with are not strangers, that you make them people from your life, and so it becomes real, and there's this tools, and it teaches you ways on how to do that. But
so were you also active in theaters?
No, I stopped that and I went into vet nursing. I went to the University of Western Sydney and to TAFE, and I got a vet nursing degree. But then I never really stopped. I was in LA sometimes doing auditions and in Australia doing auditions and things like that in between. But no, it didn't really take off. I think the most I use it for now is Larry. But I think that's it. That's all that came out of acting.
That's your acting career.
It was very therapeutic. I worked through a lot of issues. It's basically therapy. It's really great. So I do use it in my life, and I feel like I do use it on stage because I can be myself on stage and not be afraid.
Yeah. Wow. And also then for some years you were actually traveling between Australia and LA, right?
Yes. More so I didn't come out here for good until 2014, and that's right around when I met Logan. I met Logan a couple weeks after coming back here and deciding to start over.
Oh wow, well that's quite a step. I mean, it's a different continent and everything. That's quite a decision.
I am Ausamerican. I have dual citizenship, so yeah. I was born in America, and so that's how I'm able to do that. I'm very lucky.
Wow, yeah, but also I mean, I guess
my dad. Oh, sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, good. You go. I'm happy when you talk. It's great.
No. I'm excited because my dad and I plan on going back together as soon as everything is back to normal, and and we miss it. Well, I miss it very, very, very much. So
So your family is in US as well? Or
yes, everyone is here right now.
Okay. Oh yeah. How was it with Australia, by the way? Do you know, during COVID, were they shut down, or
it's still right now? Sydney's in another lockdown. So there's cases there. Tourists cannot come in still, and even me as a citizen, I'd have to quarantine even if I'm vaccinated. And so that's why I haven't been back. The quarantine I could do maybe for 2 weeks. I would just work out a lot in that hotel room. but the lockdown again, I don't know if I would want to do that, go back and then not be able to leave the house. So but it's what's best for them. They're an island, they're super sensitive, I guess, to viruses, and so that's true. And I obviously don't want to put anyone at risk by flying over there, because I miss the kangaroos and so but I'm happy here. Like, here's home as well. I've got my family here, and the band, I can't leave, so but trying to be present, happy in the moment. And
wow, yeah. So you are in LA, right?
Now I'm in Vegas. We were in LA.
We
were in LA, but now we're in Vegas. We've been here for 4 years.
You live in Las Vegas. All right, so a little bit further from the sea then.
Yes, and you can tell because it is dry. Like, it's so different singing out here. Like, I have to have humidifiers and things like that. Like, your chords, everything gets dry really, really quick. It's difficult. But
hey, wow,
get used to it. People are like, oh, you'll get used to. You don't get used to it.
No. So you have moisturizers and stuff in the room. Okay, and drinking a lot, I guess, and stuff helps. There you go.
Reminds me, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, guys. Oh wow. Did you ever go to the casino?
I'm not a gambler. I don't like gambling. I have too much anxiety for gambling. But no, I don't really. I like going there just to have fun or whatever.
Yes.
I think the last time I was there was when we saw Opeth play.
In a casino.
Yeah, they played. Was it Mandalay Bay? There's a House of Blues there, so I think it's a House of Blues. But it's last time I went. That was right before COVID. So okay, so it's been a while as well. And how is it? Do you miss the sea? I mean, if you lived in Sydney, I mean, and in LA, you miss it? I mean, my body is just like not adapting to here, but there's a lot of great things about Vegas as well. But I do miss the ocean, and where you are from, you live in paradise. It is so beautiful. You're in Switzerland, right?
Yes. I live in Switzerland, in Zurich, actually. I have a little apartment here for myself. And
most beautiful country I've ever seen.
Oh, have you been to Switzerland? Yeah. With Camelot. Do you remember where you played? Was it in Zurich, or maybe you don't remember, or in which city?
I remember the venue and everything around the venue, because I did some hiking and stuff. I remember that so well, but I don't remember.
But I'm happy that you had a good impression from Switzerland.
So beautiful. I know I hiked. It was called. Oh, what was the name? It was Hell. It's like. It was beautiful. It wasn't hell at all. It was absolutely stunning. Maybe was that wasn't Switzerland, I think.
We have some things where it's something up with hell, but now I cannot come up with it. Maybe it could be it was in Switzerland, actually.
Okay. I don't remember exactly where I was staying or the band was staying, but it was beautiful. Like, you're hiking and you're basically walking on colorful flowers everywhere. It's like a movie, everything's so alive out there. I love nature. I love I love being in trees and green, and that's part of
Yeah.
what I miss so much about Vegas. Out here, there's palm trees, but they're being held hostage. They're not meant to be here. It's like irrigation's keeping them here, and they just look like help me.
Oh, give me water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have these I don't know how to call them, but you also have these mountains, right? To hike, canyons or
Red
no?
Rock,
Oh,
yes.
Red
Yes,
Rock, yeah.
you reminded me. Yes, you just reminded me. That is like an oasis in the middle of it's beautiful out there. You're
Yeah.
right. We can't go
Wow.
out there now. It's 115 degrees, which is 40, you go Celsius, right?
Yeah.
Upper 40s.
Oh
I'd
no.
say,
Oh
close
no.
to
You
50.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think it's up at like getting close to 50 degrees.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, you don't want to go there. That's dangerous. Oi, okay.
Yeah, but it is
Wow.
beautiful when you can go. And there's also Mount Charleston out here, which is 20 degrees cooler every time if you want to go for a hike. If anyone lives out here, it's beautiful. I know a lot of musicians are moving out here, actually. So
Yeah. It seems to be a good city for musicians too. Is there a big I don't know, scene or
no, I don't know what it
not
is.
really?
I think I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we're just gravitating towards each other. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. But this is cool. Did you surf when you were in Australia?
No, just body surf. Yeah, I know I'm not extremely athletic. The only thing I like doing really is like spin bikes, like indoor spin bikes, and going to the gym. But other than that, I'm not really a sporty person. I'm too uncoordinated. I'm very uncoordinated, actually.
Oh wow. But you love your gym.
I love my gym. Yes, I really do. Yeah.
Wow. I think you are the fittest person. I mean, I saw a picture on Instagram, and I'm sorry, I have to say it, but you are the inhuman aided Laura Croft for me. That is just cooler because she can scream.
Oh, thank you. I love her. I mean, I love Angelina, but I know what you mean. Thank you. Thank you. That's really cool to hear.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your routine and how often you go? And
it changes when I'm preparing for a tour. So when I'm preparing for a tour, I definitely do more cardio because I got to get my lung capacity up. I gotta train my lungs, so I reluctantly back on the spin bike after a while of just doing heavy weights. I usually focus on heavy weights because I'm naturally very thin, and I get too thin if I do too much cardio. So I do just go in there and I lift as heavy as I can, and try. I don't really focus on keeping my heart rate up or anything like that. But before a tour, I definitely up the cardio just for my own voice and being able to scream through a set without going out of breath.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. And also less muscle work then? I don't know if it's restricting your throat a little bit, or how is that?
Yes, I discovered that talking with Tommy. He works out a lot too, and I found like doing deadlifts before a show and stuff like that. I was like, oh gosh, like because I use my neck muscles a lot, like just that's just what I do. Not everyone does that, but I'm constantly tensing them, and then they get worked out and they do get swollen, and I do feel like it tightens everything too much. So I learned just from talking with him, like don't deadlift before shows, or at least don't go too heavy, and to really pay attention and not tensing up my neck. But yes, that is a problem.
Oh wow, that's interesting. But how often do you go? Like regularly, I guess.
I mean, I feel bad about it if I don't go at least once a day. But but for me, working out is very much a meditation as well. It's sort of the only time I can tell my brain to shut up, is when I'm really working out my body. And same with on the spin bike, I kind of get into a trance. Like when you're driving somewhere, have you ever arrived at your destination and you're like, oh crap, I don't remember how I got here? Do you ever like zone out and you're just like, oh, whoa, I don't remember driving. That's really dangerous. That's like how I am on the spin bike. I all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's been half an hour. Like, time to get up or whatever, you know. So I guess my brain just turns off. And at the gym, I'm in my own world. I'm listening to like lately I've been listening to a lot of Divine Heresy, and before that was this live set from Gojira that I listened to it for over a year, over and over and over again. And now it's just and now when I put it in my ears, I'm like, oh, time to work out. Like, it's become this trigger. So it's weird, but yeah.
So it's very therapeutic, or like it's like a meditation in a way. You're just
yes,
also focusing and forgetting about everything else in a way. This is very, very good. And if you have that once a day or so, this is very, very healthy. Yeah. Oh wow. This is very interesting, actually. You look amazing. Your muscles are on, how do you say, on fleek? Can you say that? Like, yeah.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
On fleek.
Are you on the floor? Are you on the floor as well?
I am actually on the bed.
Oh,
are you on the floor?
Yeah, I'm always on the floor. I don't know why.
Oh no, I saw it too. Yeah, my legs are falling asleep a little bit.
Okay, readjust. All right.
Now we're good. Hey, and guys, anyway, the ones that are here, if you have any questions, please write them. I'm trying to read the comments at the same time. I always multitasking, but if you have any questions, we are here to answer them. So just so you know, I am aware of your comments. Ask away, guys. But you must drink honey. It's good for the voice. Yeah. Yes, that's true. That's true. Oh yeah, we can quickly talk about what is your I don't know, emergency thing that you do when you are sick on tour.
The water bottle. Actually, I don't even have to be sick. You know, the straw. Do you do the straw?
Yeah. Of course. Yes. Of course.
Everyone thinks, like, if you're not familiar with the straw, everyone thinks that you're like smoking a bong or something, because you're just like blowing bubbles into this. But the water bottle saves me. And when I'm sick, I use a lot more water, and it's a lot more pressure. Other than that, this like really, I did a video actually on screaming while sick and what I went through when I had a really bad case of bronchitis one time. Basically just learning other tools on how to different style of screaming, and also just plenty of rest and plenty of
sleep.
Sleep is really important, and resting the voice. For me, I go the extra mile and I torture myself, and I don't like that tickle when you really want to cough. And I don't cough, and my eyes are watering. I'm laying in bed like, don't cough. And I put myself through that, because in my head, I'm like, anytime you're clashing those together. So and Melissa's like, you don't have to do that. Just cough with your diaphragm. I'm like, no, no. I really focus on like making sure I don't make anything more swollen. And Mucinex. Mucinex helps.
Sorry?
Stuff. It's called Mucinex. I don't know if you have that out there. You guys have something else, because I've used it. It's really good. It starts with a C, but it helps the mucus. It gets the mucus out.
It's like a pill that you take?
It's like it's a pill. I think it dissolves in water sometimes as well. It's like a thing you drink, but it's like decongestant or demucusing thing.
Ooh, okay. And you're taking this as well if you're sick, and it helps you a lot?
Yes, because the mucus on the cords is not good. So anything to reduce that.
What is the name of this one that you said?
Well, Mucinex.
Mucinex.
It's available over the counter in America.
Mucinex. Maybe I can Google it. And
Musinex.
MUI.
MUS.
INEX.
Okay.
Now I have it. Okay. Thank you. I will check it out. I mean, maybe I find something similar in Switzerland or something. I mean, it's always good to have everything once the touring will start again at some point.
Yeah, but now I'm panicking. Try it before a show. Don't try it like try it like when you're sick, not on the road. Because if something happens to you, I would feel so bad. Like
Lauren,
something happened. I don't know what happened. Like I'm so dry now. I don't know. Yeah.
What did you recommend, Mina?
I hate you forever.
I will not blame you. I am happy for experiments. Oh, that was a good one. By the way, I got a message, a question for you. In your hometown, what is your favorite food?
I guess she or he is talking about Vegas or Australia. Vegas. I mean, I love donuts. I am a sucker for donuts, and Whole Foods has really good donuts. So yeah.
Yeah.
Donuts. What else?
Donuts is a great answer.
Yeah, and Whole Foods ones are vegan too, which like tricks my brain into thinking that they're not as bad, even though they are. But you know, but I can't eat dairy, so I go for the vegan ones always.
You're intolerant or something like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. In Whole Foods there are vegan donuts. Oh my god. Okay, this is awesome. Yeah, I remember Whole Foods when we were on tour in the US. I mean, for me it was incredible. And then I went to Whole Foods and I was in paradise. I was like, okay, just drop me here for 2 days and I will be fine.
How good is it, right? Go the vegan donuts.
Wow. Oh, I missed these. Okay. Yeah. Next time I will have a look for them. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And I don't know. Otherwise, I mean, I guess donuts in Sydney and Las Vegas, right? Or no, in Sydney you don't have the Whole Foods.
No, not the last time I checked. We didn't yet. I know we're getting Costco's in, and yeah. No, I'm pretty much a donut freak all around. I love donuts, but like, I don't know. There's something about American donuts. It's like this.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, I can imagine. You don't look like you eat donuts though. Well, yeah, because you work out.
I mean, I have the opposite problem to a lot of people. I really struggle to keep weight on, and I get thin really quick, and it's not a good look. You know, it's not a great problem to have, like so many people might think. It's I can look like genetically. My I have a lot of, everyone on my family is very lean, and like, you know, I can turn into a skeleton really quick, and so I have to eat a lot and work out really hard in order to keep some kind of muscle shape.
I also saw your post with the Monster protein from Alisa.
I breakfast too this morning. Yeah, I put that. So I have put that on dry porridge. I don't cook the porridge because if I do, it's harder to eat. So I really need to get calories down. So I just dry porridge and the Monster protein on top, like 1 or 2 scoops, and I just oat milk, and I eat that as quick as possible before I start feeling full. Yeah. That's the best vegan protein I've tried. But I do like the whey protein as well. And soy protein is okay but I like whey protein, even though I'm lactose intolerant. It doesn't have lactose in it. I guess it's the sugar that I have a problem with, and not so much the isolate, the whey isolate. So I don't have a problem with it for some reason.
But this Monster protein, it's out of what kind of protein?
That's pea protein. So and a lot of times vegan protein is like the pea protein. It's very strong and it's difficult to eat, but that Monster protein is pretty good, you know. If I can eat it on top of dry oats, like That's good.
Yeah, is there different flavors like chocolate or vanilla or?
The only one I've had was chocolate. I'm not sure. And he
Oh
calls
yeah,
it chocolate.
chocolate.
CHAWLIT, chocolate. Yeah. Yeah. So he
Oh,
said that to Logan and I, and yeah, we continue to get it as well.
oh yeah. Hey, this is super cool. Okay, I actually I think never in my life took protein. So, but I think if I would take that. I think. I mean, yeah. Uh-huh.
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
awesome.
that's why when you said like it's a good one, I'm like, okay, I should consider that.
Yeah, try it out. It's really good. Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Hey, thank you so much, Lauren, for sharing all your like workout stuff and so on. This is very interesting. I mean,
No worries.
very cool. Very, very cool. And guys, thank you so much for being here still with us. I mean, we already talked an hour now, and it was just
Wow, it went by quick.
yes, tack.
I
Yeah.
didn't shut up.
No, this is awesome. So I want to ask you, do you have anything that you want to tell us about the plans? I know you are not allowed to say the upcoming tour that is going to be announced in, or whatever show or something in August, but is there anything you want to share with us for the end?
I'll check out Deadlock if you guys haven't already. And we do have another single coming out soon-ish, so keep an eye out for that. And our new album, February 2021.
Oh,
and,
yes.
And I love you.
Oh, this is lovely. This is the best end. Guys, we all love you. Thank you for being here with us. It was a pleasure again. And thank you, Lauren, really. So, hey, thank you again for your time, guys, that you joined us, and Lauren as well.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really grateful to you.
And I hope, of course, we can meet in person once. That would be cool.
I'm sure we will.
Yes, fingers crossed. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye.